Welcome back to Lessons Straight from the Heart, the podcast where stories shape destiny. I'm your host, Mail Dopsy. There are moments when the loudest cries never make a sound. When someone says, "I'm fine," but they're drowning inside. In a world full of noise, the deepest pain is often the quietest. Today's lesson isn't about what we say, it's about what we hide. It's about the smiles that cover scars, the silence that screams for help, and the moment I finally decided to answer it. It was a Thursday night. I had just posted a new quote, a smile. I was doing what I do, giving people strength, but I felt empty. I looked at my inbox. Messages from strangers saying I saved their life, but none of them knew I was trying to hold on to mine. The world adored Mail Dopsy, but I didn't know if anyone really saw me. I laid down in silence. No tears, just numbness. I thought, would anyone notice if I just stopped? Then, randomly, one of my old reels auto-played on my phone. The world is better because you're in it. It was my voice, speaking to me. I broke down, not from weakness, but because I finally heard myself. So remember, even the strongest voices need to be heard. The givers need to receive. The healers need healing. Even motivators get lost in the silence of their own pain. Sometimes, saving others can leave you feeling unseen. But it's okay to need the same grace you offer others. It's also okay to ask for help. And sometimes, your own words are the ones that save you. If you're just joining in, this is Lessons Straight from the Heart, your favorite podcast that tells like as is a story. So hit the notification bell, like, subscribe, share, and follow at Mail Dopsy on all major platforms. Remember, all our soundtracks and story themes are available for download on all major streaming platforms. Just search at Mail Dopsy. If this story touched you, subscribe and follow at Mail Dopsy on all major platforms. New episodes every day, because the truth heals. Our next story comes from Malik in Detroit, a father, a writer, and a man who waited until silence nearly cost him everything.
Hello, my friends, you can call me Malik. And I'm gonna say this straight, I wasn't a good father. I missed birthdays. I missed calls. I let bitterness with her mother turn into distance from my daughter. I told myself, she'll come find me when she's ready. But the truth? I was scared. Scared she didn't need me. So every year on her birthday, I'd write her a letter. Never mailed them. Just kept them. Last year, she turned 21. I wrote the longest letter of them all. Put it in an envelope. Bought a card. But that week, she was in a car accident. And just like that, I ran out of time. She made it. She survived. But she didn't remember me visiting the hospital. Didn't want to read the letters when I finally handed them over. She said, "If I wasn't worth your voice then, don't try to write it now." That broke me. Because pride told me to wait. And love doesn't wait.
Malik's story is a warning. Pride convinces us to save face. But sometimes, it costs us our place. Don't wait until your apology becomes a eulogy. Don't wait until your letter has no reader left or when the reader has moved on. If you've been holding words back, hit follow. Subscribe to at Mail Dopsy on all platforms. We tell the stories that help you find your voice. Now, meet Naya from Atlanta. She was the life of the party until the silence took over backstage.
Hey y'all, I'm Naya. Class clown, loud friend, always smiling. But after my divorce, that smile became my costume. I dressed up my pain, posted selfies, wore lashes, cracked jokes like they were shields. But at night, I'd cry into the same pillow I'd take selfies with. One day, I posted a raw video. No wig, no filters, just truth. Said, I'm tired of pretending I'm okay. And people, they didn't unfollow me. They embraced me harder. Turns out, we don't connect through perfection. We connect through truth.
Thank you, Naya. Those are true words. Your story matters most when it's real. Your truth is the bridge someone else is praying for. You out there, tag a friend who's always strong for others. And follow at Mail Dopsy if you're ready to take the mask off too. Our final story comes from Zuri, a 16-year-old in Johannesburg.
Smart, strong,
Silent. Until now.
Top of the day to you out there. I'm Zuri. Everyone calls me the perfect one. Top student, polite, neat, but inside, I was unraveling. During exams, I felt like I couldn't breathe. Pressure everywhere. One night, I typed a message to my mom. I'm not okay. I stared at it. Then I deleted it. Because girls like me were supposed to keep it together. But then I heard Male Dopsy say, even silence has a sound. And I cried, because someone finally saw the girl who had been whispering all along.
Thank you, Zuri. Zuri's story proves strong doesn't mean silent, and young doesn't mean voiceless. Say the words before the silence swallows them. If you've ever held it in, let it out with us.
Subscribe.
Follow at Male Dopsy, because your voice is the next light someone else needs. Now I turn to you. What words have you been too afraid to say? Drop them in the comments. Or just leave a heart we hear you. Have you ever laughed while breaking inside? Felt invisible, even while being praised? This is your space. No judgment. No perfection. Just truth. Send us your story. Because sometimes healing begins when you finally answer your silence.
Hey Lessons Straight from the Heart isn't just a storyteller. We talk about life, and life is a story, and with Male Dopsy we mirror life. With Male Dopsy you find a home for the things we never said. This platform isn't for the perfect. It's for the real. For the quiet cries. For the loud recoveries. For the hearts that want to speak again. Follow, subscribe, turn on notifications, and share this episode with someone who's smiling, but struggling. Because sometimes, the silence that screamed was yours all along. And now, you are heard. Lessons Straight from the Heart, where stories shape destiny. Follow at Male Dopsy on all major platforms. New episodes weekly. Be the story. Share the light. Tag your truth. Hashtag Straight from the Heart. Hashtag Male Dopsy. And hey, download and stream all our songs on all streaming platforms.